What's up everybody, welcome to a new video, and today we will take a look on XRP because we just broke this falling wedge that we were forming here on the 12-hour chart, which was super important. So if you are interested about the next big move that this coin is gonna do, and also if you are interested about the exact trades that I'm planning to take here, definitely watch this video till the end. Before this video continues, I just want to let you know that this YouTube channel is directly connected with my Discord trading group, where I am sharing everyday analysis on the altcoins that I'm currently watching. So if you are interested in that, you can check it out, and link to join is in the description or in the comments. Let's start today on the 12-hour chart. As I said in the intro, we just broke this really important resistance of this falling wedge, and right now I think there is pretty high probability that we are gonna take the liquidity in this bearish order block, which is between level 0.5567 and 0.5314. Does it mean that right now there is a good opportunity to open a long position? Well, in my opinion, no, and the main reason is the risk-reward ratio, because if you wanna open a long position right now, then to this order block it is around like 6 to 5% of the net market, something like this, and the stop loss, if you will place it like back to this falling wedge, then the stop loss is like 10%, so the risk-reward ratio here is kinda negative. But this area will give us both opportunities for opening like long and short trade. So let's start with a short scenario. The short scenario will be valid here in case of a breakout, fake out, and then a resistance confirmation. The fake out here is extremely important because with that fake out we want to use the stop loss, so the stop loss you should place above the high that we will create during the fake out, and the last take profit target you can place above this bullish order block, which can give you a risk reward ratio like 4.76. So even if you will take like multiple take profit targets, the risk reward ratio will be still around like 3.5, 3.7, something like that, which is in my opinion like kinda good. So if you want to take advantage of some short position, then I think this is the best potential setup that you can currently take here. But me personally, I am more of a fan of a long scenarios because I think this coin is gonna go up in the long time perspective. So let's now take a look on the main long setups that I'm currently watching here. The first long scenario will be valid here in case of a breakout and then a support confirmation. So you can see that with the short scenario we were waiting here for a breakout, fake out, and then a resistance confirmation, and with this long scenario we need to wait here for that support confirmation, because without that support confirmation there is actually no point of making this long trade. Stop loss in this case you are placing just under this bearish order block, so the potential stop loss will be like 5% of the net market, and the last take profit target you can place either like slightly above this bearish order block, which is between level 0.707 and 0.673, or you can place it like under this previous high, which can give you risk reward ratio up to 13.35. So let's now stick first with this first long scenario. The reason why I want to place this stop loss above this bearish order block is that if we are gonna, let's say, test this area, then there is in my opinion pretty high probability that we will just swipe the liquidity above. There will be potential for that fake out and then a resistance confirmation, and that's why I'm almost always placing my last take profit targets above important resistance, because I'm just betting on that liquidity grip. It doesn't mean that this is like my only take profit target. Definitely some of the profits take, let's say, somewhere under this bearish order block, so let's say somewhere in this area, because this will be still like an important resistance, and there is some probability that the market will do simply something like this. And also some of the profits you can take, for example, somewhere like under these previous lows, which will be important resistance. So from the risk reward ratio like 5.6, the risk reward ratio will be, let's say, around 4.2, something like that, which is still in my opinion really good. So if you want to have here, let's say, some short-term long trade, then I think this is one of the setups that you can take. And if you are speculate for some more of a long-term scenario, we can speculate here on that $1 mark, which will be the next important psychological resistance. And if we, for example, take a look on a weekly time frame, I think that it's definitely possible that in the upcoming bull market we are gonna grab the liquidity like above this previous highs. So the main setup can then look, for example like this. Again, the stop loss you need to place like under this bearish order block, because if there will be breakdown and then resistance confirmation, then the price is probably going down, so there is no point of holding that losing position longer than it's necessary. And the last take profit target you can place like above this previous high. So in this trade, again, it is really important to take multiple take profit targets. The risk reward ratio is like 15.8. So if we will take like, let's say 6 take profit targets, that's something I would recommend for a trade like this. The risk reward ratio will be still at least 10, and that's in my opinion absolutely insane. Again, some of the profits take under this first bearish order block because we have the most liquidity here, so we definitely need to take here at least some of the profits, because there is let's say pretty high probability that we will again swipe the liquidity above this bearish order block, and then the price will reverse in this sideways channel that we are forming here. So you can, let's say, play it like in like 2 ways. The first one will be close the whole position above this order block, so that's the first scenario, and then after a support confirmation you can open here a new long trade, or you can trade it with like one trade. This is definitely up to you. Some of the profits you can, for example, then take like under the level 0.751, because this will be like next important resistance. Then for example some of the profits under level like 8.1, then for example under this high, and then you can save some back to the last take profit target. But like above this bearish order block, we don't have here historically that much liquidity, so the take profit targets are definitely up to you. But yeah, this is another really good setup that you can take on this coin. And if we take a look on the weekly time frame, you can see that still from this high to this, let's say, current level, we are still down around like 75%. But the main problem with this coin is that even a lot of altcoins were pumping in this current bull market, this coin pumped only around like 76%, which is kinda nothing if we compare it to the other altcoins. So yeah, I think XRP is kinda disappointing in this current bull market, but it doesn't mean that it won't pump. So if you want to create here some trading positions, then as I said, definitely there are some interesting trading opportunities, but me personally, I am not buying this coin to my long-term portfolio, because I simply think there are better projects to buy. If you want to know about all the altcoins that I'm currently watching, definitely join my Discord trading group, because I'm sharing there those analysis every single day, and every time the analysis is there sooner than on this YouTube channel. And if you, for example, want to copy my exact trades, so you want to know in real time on which altcoin where exactly I'm opening those trades, I have also my private trading group, and more information about this group you can find on my public Discord group, and link to join is in the description or in the comments. But hey guys, thanks you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.